Hey guys, it's Amanda with Living Green, Saving Green. So I'm going to do kind of another girly video. I know I've been doing a lot of girly videos so far, but I will be doing more tutorials soon. I just haven't gotten around to doing some or editing videos and blah blah blah, you know. And I know we already did a video on what has changed since making the switch from disposable to reusable menstrual products. But I want to just kind of elaborate on that and kind of help anyone out there who is new to reusable menstrual products and the benefits of it, or if you're a young girl and you're just starting to menstruate. I have a younger sister. She's my half-sister. That's why there's such a huge age gap. But she is turning 11 this year, so I know that she's going to start menstruating soon, and not just menstruating, but going through puberty, and I just want to be the support for her, because sometimes it's just better going to like an older sister or a really good friend than it is to go to your mom, because I love my mom, she's great, but like she can be a little like funny about these kind of things, and she kind of has her way of doing things, I have my way of doing things, and I hope to convert my sister to, or at least not convert yet, but like introduce her to cloth pads and see if she likes them and give her some. But anyways, so it's kind of like my intention for this video. So I just want to talk about, like, I already know I've kind of said what has changed since switching to cloth pads, but the biggest thing that I didn't really talk about in my last video is like my self-awareness of my body. Like, I used to hate my body. I used to think it was disgusting and gross, but now I know when I'm supposed to menstruate. I know when I'm ovulating, and I think that is so important to know. And cloth pads have helped because it's made it shorter, it's made it not as bearable, it's made it like, there's a lot of people here on YouTube and Facebook that I've met through the cyber community that are very open with talking about it, and that's why I'm open on here on YouTube, and I think that's really important. So first I want to talk about ovulation. Ovulating is when the fallopian tube releases an egg. I'm sorry, not the fallopian tube. Oh my gosh. The ovaries release an egg into the fallopian tube. And I'm sorry, I totally messed that up. So the egg is stored in the ovaries, it goes into the fallopian tube and waits there. And that's called ovulation. So that's like the process of it coming out and being in the fallopian tube. So that is when you are most fertile, or most likely to get pregnant. So the egg sits there and it waits and it waits and it waits until it's going to be fertilized. So if you are sexually active and you do not use birth control, you could get pregnant. This is the best time to have sexual intercourse if you are trying to have a baby, obviously. But if you are not, if you're someone like me who is in college and yes, is in a monogamous relationship, and we want to wait to have babies until we are fully ready, this is the time where you want to be extra careful. And this is called the rhythm method. Some people use this like the only form of birth control, and that is really not a good idea, honestly. Like I've mentioned, I have the IUD, so during ovulation, James and I are very careful, and we use other methods such as the pull-out method or condoms. So anyways, your body secretes extra fluids during ovulation, and that could be either when you're sexually active or when you're not. Some women don't even have it, which they're really lucky, but sorry, let me move this. But even virgins, like even when I was a young girl, I had this, and I've just noticed it more because I'm like, hey, I have these cool pads to wear, and now I can be in tune with my body and be like, oh yeah, look, this is during ovulation. I can see that it's extra. The reason for that is it's a all-natural lubricant that your vagina secretes, because it's like, hey, not to be all, hopefully y'all mature, but I want a penis inside of me to fertilize this egg. That's really what your body is saying. I mean, we're all animals here. There's so many species of animals that their lifelong mission is to have babies. That is all they want to do. and then they'll die, like moths. I think like live a day or something. They live a day, they mate, and they die. I mean, honestly, if you only had one day to live, that sounds like a pretty decent day. But anyway, so that is when you ovulate. And then if the egg does not become fertilized, it will secrete, and menstruation is the lining of the uterus because of your egg that wasn't fertilized. The uterine lining sheds, and that is why you have blood that comes out of menstruation, and that is why you don't have periods when you're pregnant. Because when you're pregnant, you have a fertilized egg called a zygote. I personally believe that it's a baby. Some people don't. That's fine. That's your choice. You know, the whole abortion thing, we're not getting into that. And it obviously becomes, at some point, a child, whether you believe it, you know, in your belly it's a child, or when it's out in the world it's a child. Obviously, out in the world it's a child regardless, but so that's what happens. So, but anyways, that's basically what your body is doing. If you have any questions, if you're young or like that, I've noticed personally since becoming sexually active in a normal amount of time and being in a monogamous relationship that I have relations normally, that my ovulation is thicker, because I think it's like my body saying like, oh, remember that time that, you know, we had that? Can we do that again, please? Like that would be really nice. Thanks. Yeah, because we got this egg in here and we kind of want it fertilized, but it forgets that there's an IUD in there, which is like, hey, no, you're not gonna get fertilized. Nice thinking. Yeah. So, excuse me, I have to. Sorry, my nose is really runny. But yeah, so it's kind of like my version of it. So yeah, but it's just so much nicer, like, knowing what's going on in my body, and you should know too, especially if you're sexually active. And like I said, it's thicker because I am sexually active, and it just, yeah. Also, one more thing, if you're a virgin and you've never had sex and you have questions, the vagina will also secrete fluids when you get aroused. For guys, it's a lot different, obviously, because they get erections, and more guys, I feel like, masturbate than women do. But so, in that reason is because that your vagina is getting, it wants to have a penis inside. So it makes it easier for you, because if you aren't lubricated enough, it will hurt. It will hurt really, really bad. And if you don't do it with someone that you're attracted to, or you're just not feeling it when you kiss them, it's not gonna feel good, okay? It's just not. Which is why foreplay is very, very important. So, yeah, that basically covers it. Again, I like using cloth pads and all natural menstrual products, because it really does make me aware, and it makes my partner aware, which, another thing, if your partner cannot be in tune with your body, thinks your body is gross, that you menstruate, you should not be having sex with them. That's it. Until they become mature enough, that's when you can actually have a real relationship with them. And they need to respect your body and know, like, because I always tell him, I'm like, look, I'm ovulating. He knows exactly what that means, and we know what to do about it. And he knows when I'm menstruating, and he doesn't think it's gross. He doesn't think, ew, we're not gonna have sex, you know, or anything like that. But so yeah, that's it. I hope any girls out there who have any questions about their body feel a little bit more comfortable about it. I know I kind of have a funny way of talking about it, but I feel like hopefully I'm a little bit more entertaining than your health teacher or your mom. So yeah, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye.